everyone, but today I forgot to switch the graphics setting to full screen, and what the hell does borderless do? Let's see. Anyways, hopefully today my mic isn't gonna be complete bad. So yeah, let me check how good my microphone is. Okay, the mic is kinda good, and okay, let's be honest. We don't need this thing. Like, I'm tired of, replacing it. And let's just... Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, we gotta do the stuff. We gotta open our chests every day. Every single day. I got a shard. That's awesome. Alright, I wanna practice, I wanna practice that one part in Acu that just pisses me off. And if you're wondering why there's click sounds, well, I turned on click sounds because to submit a record to the all-rated extreme demons list, you gotta have clicks in them. And as you know, with my current mouse, you can't hear clicks at all. So whatever you hear is what I hear. Alright, let me just lock in for a bit. Okay. Oh! Okay, whoopsies! And unhandled stack trays, the most important part. What the hell is this? Yeah. GD crashed. Whoa. Can I open Task Manager at the very least? Yo. Oh, there we go. There we go. My computer's frozen again. Wow. That's great. Dude, finally, it lets me close the dang game. Oh my god, finally it lets me close the dang game. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to save the settings. Forgot to save the dang settings. Alright, let me just put my phone on mute. I am in 2 live streams. Okay. Graphics full screen borderless. Apply. Alright. Alright, let me just practice AQ. Oh my god. AQ. Again. For a bit. What the hell? Alright, so I think you... I clicked too much. I currently have 20% on Cataclysm and 84 on Stalemate. I probably have higher on Cataclysm. Yo, I have 20 also. I also have 20. Yay. That's cool. We both have the same percentage. And if you're wondering why I have the clicks mod, it's because for the all rated extreme for you to get accepted, for your record to get accepted on the REDL, which is the all rated extreme demons list, you need to have clicks. And since you can't hear clicks from my temporary current mouse, I just decided to add my favorite click sound. Oh my god, can this game please stop crashing? What the hell? What happened? Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, I'm not gonna put borderless on ever again. Whoa. I'm never putting borderless ever again. Wait, and 84% on stalemate. Dang. Alright, graphics full screen. Not borderless this time, because that made my game crash so many times. I'm on mobile, so I don't... Yeah, I know. My hardest on mobile is probably Toxic Sewers. Yeah, that's my hardest there. I beat it, then started playing Reanimation. And then I randomly decided to try log into my GD account. And what happened is I logged in somehow first try. Are you Russian? No, but I am fluent in Russian. I'm not Russian. It's just my PC language is it's for some reason I set it to Ukrainian a while back ago, and since when I got my computer, it was in Russian by default. Now my computer just juggles between Ukrainian and Russian. Yeah, I am. I am Ukrainian, in fact. Heck, even my chess.com account confirms it. No. I am. Your hardest is ultrasonic. Cool. That is a level. That is certainly a level. I think ultrasonic is probably just really learning. Oh, I feel bad for you. Yeah. Oh my freaking god. GD keeps crashing all the damn time. And my mouse stops working on all the damn time. Yeah, Russia did invade Ukraine that day. That day I woke up not expecting anything. And then my dad told me, "You're not going to school today." I was like, "What the hell?" He said, war is happening. I was like, "What the f-" I was terrified as hell. But then I got lucky because of the fact that I live in an area where let's just say bombings are kinda rare. So yeah, that's why sometimes I can't stream, because something reason, no, not for something reason, cause yeah, I hear explosions, and like really, really loud explosions. I was once just chilling, minding. Can you just, move to somewhere like France? No, for some reason. I don't know why, but I can't for some reason. My parents just don't want to do it. And to be honest, I also don't really want to move. Because it's pretty fine out here. What the hell? It's pretty normal out here. You rarely hear explosions, so why spend money moving into another country? But still, if okay, I gotta disable that. But still, if it gets like really bad here, yeah, screw it, I'm moving. GT just keeps crashing all the dang time. GD for some reason. Okay, I feel like I have to delete some mods in Geode, because for some reason they keep messing me up. And actually, fun fact, I think you already know this, but a lot of people from my country, yeah, they did move, but even if they previously lived in dangerous areas, after they moved, some of them, a few days later, for some reason returned, which is something that I just can't understand for some reason. Alright, what are we deleting? GD drive backup, GMD API. Oh, okay, I don't have that one. Okay, GMD API. Okay. Update all. Yeah, I know they're safe, but for some reason I have no idea why I can't. The day that you remember the time where when Russia and Ukraine like decided to peace for one day. The second that I learned that Easter Day was, well, I learned that it is Peace Day, and it was on Easter Day that I learned that the Peace Day is on Easter Day. I was like, I should be in frickin' Canada right now. I actually had one friend who moved to Germany and then he returned and said, nah, don't move there. Don't you frickin' dare move there. What is, there were errors. Oh. Oh. Trash can is not working. Alright, restart. Dude, are we even gonna beat Aki today? What the hell? I've traveled to 23 countries, by the way. I have never left my country's border yet. What the? And in my opinion, even before the war, Russia was still kinda buns. So buns of a country. Absolute buns of a country. Anyways, let's try to practice Accu. These are all the countries I went to. Dang. Wait. UAE is... Oh. UAE is United Arab Emirates. Not the European Union. I don't know why I thought the European Union was the UAE. Yes, there we go. Very cool. I just did it 84 to 100. 84 to 100. Alright. I'm just gonna practice that one part that just pisses me off for a bit. As of right now, in June of 2026, I plan on going to 4 more countries: Poland, Czech Republic, Austria, and Germany in order. That's pretty cool. Yo, what is up with lag? What is going on with frickin' lag? Oh, okay, now I get it, why it's lagging, cause... Okay, dude, okay, very funny. Unlock FPS 144. Very funny. I set FPS bypass here, and forgot to set it there. Wow, I'm so stupid. The worst part, the only bad part about this whole entire war thing is that I have relatives who are like, they're technically in the part of Ukraine, but they're also technically a part of Russia because Russia occupied a certain island in Ukraine. Dude, what? Test mode? Oh, CBS? Oh. Okay. Yo, what is up with lag? Update your geode. Wait, geode got an update? Oh, let me see. Let me just check real quick. But there is one country that none of us would want to go to. North Korea. About North Korea, I might travel to it for like 2 days. Yeah, 2 days because it's that pathetic of a country. And it also supports Russia, with which which Russia itself is a horrible country. Horrible. Damn, for Windows, 46 megabytes. Anyways, I'm gonna try to... Oh my god, why did I go straight to freaking Stereo Madness or something? And also, since I have multiple languages, this is the reason that stuff like this can happen. Yay. Oh my god, I forgot to switch the dang scenes. Geode installer. Not Russian. Screw Russian. You. Russia. The entirety of Russia. That is actually Russia, not the occupied parts of. Okay, install. Interrupt. What the? Okay, let me just close geometry dash. Wait, what? Download for when? Oh, what the? No. Alright. Alright, maybe. Next, agree, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Why is it taking that long? Come on. Okay, next, there we go. And that should hopefully do something. There we go. That should do it. Also, I have no clue. How is this the first time you notice that my computer language isn't English? Like, it's... You watched a lot of streams and there were a lot of times where Russian and Ukrainian at the same time were popping up. AQ2, what is this? Okay. Because at least it's citizens that don't suffer as much as North Korea. Yeah, North Korean citizen. What the hell happened to my game? These orbs don't pulsate as much for some reason. Wait, is it all the orbs? Alright. Wait. Let's see something. I wanna experiment. I wanna do a silly little experiment. What the? Oh my. Wait, oh. Oh, you can't just... Oh, you can't just do that. Oh my god, I wish, dude. I wish I could do that. Alright. Wait, let's see. Let's see. Of course, silly me. Of course. Screw vertical sync. Anyways, I think it's time to play from zero, actually. With Crimson Planets, Crimson Clutter suddenly became Extreme Demon. When did you switch to it? Probably not. Probably not. I played a bit of it and it's kinda hard. Oh my god. The end swish ball. The end swish ball hits kinda hard. Oh my. Physics bypass? No, we ain't do that. Oh wait, I can delete one mod and it will change everything. Since I have slider limit on, goodbye editor extender extreme. Bye. But I heard it is easier than Accu. Yeah, but I spent like so much time learning Accu to the point where no, I'm not even gonna drop Accu, even if it gets downgraded to Insane Demon, which will cause a lot of controversy if it does. It will cause like a hell ton of controversy. Yeah, I'm still gonna be doing Accu, but maybe still gonna be doing. Oh my god, I'm probably also gonna be doing a bit, just a tiny bit of Crimson Clutter. The point where you can no longer drop Accu is once you get it past 80%. Well, I have 77, so that's close enough. I have 77% on Accu. That's a bit. That's kinda close. That's close. 1% in this level takes like 1 second. Oh, it's because the level is 100 seconds long, get it? Very funny. Oh my. Alright, I'm gonna just flip my phone and lock the hell in. I'm not gonna be replying to chat as much, not gonna be talking as much. I'm just gonna be trying to beat this beast of a level. Silly lag spike. Also, fun fact, once when I was beating Toe 3, the trash level by Manix648, when I was practicing it, I got a comment saying, "You sound Greek and Russian at the same time." Which kinda makes sense. Great drop attempt. It is true for every demon but mid-tier extreme demons. I guess you were talking about the fact that it's learny. Or the fact that it's 100 seconds long. Nah, let's do hard clicking. What the hell, my sick eye? Like the point where you can't drop it past 80%. I would say that for literally every single level ever. By the way, a random thing. When I played Future Funk, the farthest I died there is probably 95%, but then I somehow got an attempt where I passed 95%, and somehow, by some freaking miracle, I did not die at 99%. Well, I wouldn't say miracle because I practiced those 3 last clicks a lot. Did I say what level I'm talking about? I was talking about Future Funk. Dang. Wait. Frick. Ah! Dude, I did literally everything so I can play today, and all I get is 27% because of a lag spike. That's crazy. I hate my progress already. We're not gonna get to the 60% part. I freaking love that. What was the lag spike? Dude! I also didn't die at 99% Future Funk. Cool. I actually, once, after I beat Future Funk, I saw a really weird chain. So basically, you probably never heard of the streamer Longhairboy123, but hear me out. When he was beating Future Funk, when he got to the final cube, when it was just double spikes. When it was just double spikes, I was like, okay, he's gonna die at 99% for sure. Then he beat it. Fast forward to 2025. I actually get to play Future Funk as my next hardest. And so I do that. I get to that part, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die there. I didn't. Then, since I was in a race, I actually won the race. My opponent beat it a few days later, and guess what? He also did not die at 99%. I have no clue how the four of us didn't die at the final 3 clicks. No, that's lame. I call bullcrap. Not fun. That's not fun. That's lame. I call bullcrap on that one. The realistic sucks. I played a bit and I said, nah. Screw this crap. And I once almost picked the level called Solar Circles when my hardest was a medium demon. I picked that level, and so what happened was I played it for a bit and I was like, nah. Oh my, what? And I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. There's too much memory. But that would have been my hardest if I beat it back then. And nowadays I beat it a few days ago. The level is really fun, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, that you saw me click there. The 9 circles level, the real, yeah, I know. Solar Circles is actually a really fun level. And so is Fear Me. I beat Fear Me, right before beating a level called Success, which was a really fun spam level. I was still on mobile back then, by the way. Anyways, let me show you Success. It's a really good level. It's a really good level. It's a banger level. Oh my god. Dude, come on. Alright, let me do it in no clip so I can show you how amazing this level is after this attempt. After that, you could get really consistent really fast. This is a really good level. If you have like a little brother, cousin, or whatever who's playing GD and his artist is a medium demon, give him this. This is a really fun level. Oh, frick. That was crazy. What the? It's a really consistent level. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, again! Alright, that duel sucks anyway. I never died at this part for some reason, which is kinda weird. Considering the fact that I died like 2 times at the triple spike at the end, and then I beat it. That is a good level. I know this level. I'm the youngest. Oh, you're the youngest. Dang. Well, if you have like a big brother that sucks at geometry dash and is hardest as a medium demon, give him solar circles and success. They're both really fun and really good levels. Oh my. Alright, I'm gonna shut up for this. For a bit. That timing is so infuriating. And that is also a really annoying timing. I really just despise those times! Please. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Fuck! Dude, screw that click, dude. That click freaking sucks. Anyways. I once tried jumping from club step to ACU, but then I did a practice run and I was like, hell nah. And it was before I beat club step. I was like, I'm gonna beat deadlocked. Then I'm gonna beat TWE2. Then I'm gonna beat club step. And then I'm gonna beat ACU. Thank God I did not. I was not a man of my word back then. because this would have been... I would have quit GD at this point if I tried to make some progress on mobile. No, what the? Oh no. Anyways, I remember exactly how many days it took me to beat each of the Top demons with all 3 coins. For Deadlocked, it took me 4 days. For TW2, it took me 2 days. With also all 3 coins. For Club Step, now... Oh, you already know that it took me a month to beat Club Step. Well, that ship was like really, I don't know what to describe that. I released and it was still going up. That's so annoying! That's also so annoying! It's so annoying! Wait, hold up, I'm getting really consistent. That's so bad! I'm gonna break something. If we counted everything GD, it would be the hardest game. But to figure out what is the hardest game, we only count base content, so GD is not the hardest game. But you said, if you count everything, GD is the hardest game. There are literally levels. Like Eternus, where 20% is just unreal. I remember when the world record holder for the world record holder for Eternus was Diamond, who got 6%, and I was like, damn, this one was hard. Stop! With these dumb fails. Stop! Just stop and beat the level. Stop throwing! The fuck is that? Like, Nigerfew. Hi, Nigerfew. Why couldn't you just kept that original spike there? No, you had to update it to buff it. For no reason, just to ruin this really good level. What? What the is this? The orb just refused to orb. My freaking god. What? Excuse me, what happened there? suck my... What is that? What is that click? Like, that click is so weird. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it just refuses. It's no. Fuck you. Alright, I should stop swearing. Let's be real. But that click freaking sucks. Like, sometimes my mouse just decides, nah, not your word, not worth, what the, not worth your effort. It says, it just gives up on that exact click. Like, I'm not talking about how unbelievably input delayed this game is. And Rob just refuses to fix it. What the f is that? Like, what is that? What is that? I actually beaten all Doom Gauntlet entries in the year 2025, and the worst way by far was for search up Doom Gauntlet CC and see after 10 attempts. Okay, I will do that, but I'm focusing on Accu because... Yes, I want to beat an extreme demon. What the fuck? Suck my... Please. Also, I'm gonna just prove immediately why GD is the hardest game and how compared to Counter-Strike is like a really... No, competitive Counter-Strike is like a really easy game after this attempt, though. Oh my god. Okay. So, look at this. Beating an extreme demon used to be the hardest thing you can do back in the day. Now it's not. The hardest thing you can do in GD is beat a top 1 level thinking space too. And most people, including myself, probably can't even get 1% on that level. No, the hardest thing you can do is actually beating the entire main list and extended list, the entire top 150. I died to a 1 spike. A 1 spike! What the hell? Yo, I need to get to that scary wave part. What the f... What the Anyways, I'm gonna provide more proof that GD is the hardest game ever. So, beating an extreme demon is the hardest was the hardest thing you can do. Now it's beating the entire 150. The problem with that is the fact that not anyone can beat an extreme demon. Yes, an average, let's just say, Johnson sucker, well, let's say that, can beat an easy demon, and medium demon, a hard demon, an insane demon, but an extreme demon is just a different story. Like, it's way different. And now, it's not even the hardest thing you can do in GD anymore. So yeah, that's why GD is the hardest game. It's confirmed, guys. I confirmed that GD is the hardest game before Half-Life 3. Wow. We're only talking about the hardest thing you're supposed to do, not the hardest thing you can do. The hardest thing literally anyone can do is beat Stereo Madness. Like, even my little brother can do that. What? Dude, that death makes no sense whatsoever. That death also makes absolutely 0 sense. You're talking in terms of everything, not in terms of casual gameplay. Well, literally anyone can beat the daily level. Literally anyone can beat a weekly level. Let's be honest. In casual gameplay, of course, in any game, including games like Counter-Strike 2, it's easy. It's easy as hell. But something like attempting hard stuff, it's hard, man. It's hard. Alright, this will be fire if I beat it in this version. You can't be serious. How many more times am I gonna die to that? literally can't be serious right now. How many more times am I gonna die to that? How many more times am I gonna die to that stupid, ugly, fat orb? How many more times? What the? It became so damaging to my mental health. I abandoned it on February 2nd, 2026 after 700 daily levels. Damn. Alright, let's do dim mode again. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I do dim mode again. Please beat it. That'll be fire. In the hole! Fire in the hole! That click sucks. You can't be serious right now. What is going on? What? Dude, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like Gotham Chess losing his mind over a 600 EO chess game. Oh my god. Yeah. I do play quite a lot of chess. More than a healthy amount, I would say. What is that? Dude. What? Get the get the rated layouts mod. I will. Holy soup balls! Alright, that would be fire if I beat it. Alright, that would be fire if I beat it right now. Alright, one more drop attempt. Let's see what happens. Let's see what disaster happens. Do I die to the last click or what? Ah! Someone has to explain that. What? Dude, you have to... I can't, dude. I simply just need an explanation for these really weird deaths. What the hell, Sunrise? Hi. I'm gonna be ending stream soon. Once I get to the drop. I got 76 today. getting kinda consistent. Alright, that was absolute dog sh- Finally, a new chatter. Yeah, and this is gonna be the point where I end stream, but... Holy sh... What the explosion was that? Surely you didn't hear that, because I have noise suppression on. Holy, that was loud. Yeah, remember when I was talking about explosions? Remember, Sonic Racing, you remember when I was talking about explosions? Yeah, one of them just happened. Dude, why did not Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna experiment. Oh, that does the thing, but I hit it. Anyways, what a stream.